What's going on, guys? Got something a little bit different for you. Have my buddy Bryce Doherty. Oh, sun's probably awful. There you go. Got my buddy Bryce Doherty. Another buddy Steven. Go do a little pre-fishing for sturgeon. We both have a couple sturgeon trips here coming up. Heard it's been picking up a little bit, a lot of it.
It's been picking up, yep. Since the river started flooding out, it's been picking up a lot.
See what we can find. Again, it's a little bit against the grain what we've been doing so far this with this channel, but we'll see. All right, what just happened?
So we went to throw the anchor here, and there's not very many spots you can fish from the bank along here, so there's a couple guys here, so we're gonna bounce down and get out of their way. That way they got a spot to fish and we can fish too.
They came out of nowhere. Ooh, one more. Got him.
Just a little guy. Has this fish been clipped? So second scoot on the left side, so their left side. Should be right in there. This fish doesn't look clipped. Maybe we'll get one later, but it'll be right there. That scoot there will be missing. It's still attached, so he's never been caught or tagged. Pretty little fish.
Oh, here you go.
Steve,
get it, buddy.
Lift straight up in the front rod.
Oh, yep, set. There we go.
Last time you caught a sturgeon, Steve?
About 3 years.
3 years?
3 years.
How do they feel? The same?
Oh yeah.
So we'll just go down and sit right on top of him, so you're just pulling him straight up, Steve. That way you don't have to battle him as much. Just keep it tight on him and hang on. I was hoping he's a keeper at first, but the way he's been pulling, I think he's going to be over. See bubbles back there?
Yep.
That's your fish. Bubbles are good. Usually when you get bubbles, it means they're pretty close to being done. You finish them off pretty quick.
What's your dog's name again?
Luna. Luna, you helping? You gonna get to fish?
That tail, let's go crazy.
Little sausage going.
Jump in.
There he is. Oh, it's getting close. He's wrapped. He's wrapped up.
Measure it? What do you think?
Yeah, we better get a measure on it.
Just about 1.5 inches too long. Nice work. Well, guys, not a bad start. I had the gear in the water for about 10 minutes, Bryce?
I'd say about 10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, it's about 10 minutes ago. One under, one over. Hey, that's a good problem to have right now. How'd you fight?
Oh, good.
A little bit of a butt kicker?
Yeah. Not bad after 3 years.
We're set. Let's do it again.
What do you think makes the sturgeon turn on with this high water?
So we get the rivers flooding, the Umatilla, the Walla Walla, John Day, all those rivers start flooding, and it really...
But no river names.
Okay.
I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm joking.
So whenever those rivers start flooding, there's just a whole bunch of dead salmon, dead fish, lamprey, you name it. Hey, you name it, it's in the river, and all that gets pushed down, and they get pushed right into the river here. That and the water temperature has came up quite a bit in this last week. I think really just the abundance of food and the water temperature has got these fish going. It's been really slow, like I said, but this last week it's just turned on.
So for you guys that don't live in the Pacific Northwest, what we mean by an over is the slot limit here is 43 to 54 inches, and the bite is going on right there.
Hammer down, just hammer down. Hammer him. There you go, he's on. Oh, that was super tight. Ooh, he tore off some line there.
Yeah.
So sorry, what we're saying is the slot limit's 54 to 43 inches, and that's forked to nose, and we don't want to mess with it at all. If it's a millimeter over any of that kind of slot limit, it's got to go back. Oh, I think he's got it.
That didn't take very long. Back on anchor for less than 5 minutes. Oh, for a second we were gonna have to go after him again.
Oh, there you go. I'll let it, there you go. Up, Luna, watch your head.
That's not Luna, that's fish.
That's fish.
Mayhem.
This one was ready.
This one's taking it back to the dam. Putting the wood to it though. All right, guys, comment down below. Are we gonna get a double here, a triple?
If we get a triple, you're gonna have to start reeling. Close.
Over.
It's over.
That's the same size as the last one. Ready?
Yep. Ready when you are. You would think a big fish would bite big.
These sturgeon bite like 8-inch trout sometimes. And then the toughest part is to know when to set the hook. You'll get them and they'll come up and it'll bounce, bounce, bounce. They'll leave for 5 minutes sometimes, come back, bounce, bounce, bounce. I like to gently get that rod out of the holder. These rods are a little tough to get it out gently. Just slide it out there so they don't feel as much. And then I like to hold it and wait for a series of bites. They'll come up and he just bumped it there. Bump, bump, and I'll wait till a series of those bites, bump, 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 2 or 3 in a row. And then, you know, 6 to 12, you want to set that thing really hard. And what a lot of people do is they'll set it here and then they bring that rod back down. What you do is you set it and then reel it tight all the way back down. Keep that line tight the whole way. He's just down there kind of pecking it, just barely moving it. There we go.
Nothing like coming out pre-fishing and getting more bites you have all season long in the first hour.
Yeah, with the bite like this though, the season's not gonna last very long. We got 100 fish quota up here, and I think it'll go quick if it stays like this.
That's just an under.
For just an under, come on.
Under by about, I don't know, a foot. You would?
Oh, come on, he's bigger than that. He going.
Sweet. Whew. Nice work. All right, Bryce. So here's the age-old question: at what point is it not pre-fishing anymore?
As soon as we get our keepers.
Oh my gosh.
There'll be more in the river, trust me.
Like the time we pre-fished for steelhead up at Ringgold.
Yeah, by the time we left, I'm pretty sure we had 10 steelhead in the boat.
And then with my clients the next day we sucked because we caught all the keepers. But it was fun. It was really fun.
Jeez. Hammered him.
Bill danced it.
Can you show us how it's done? Break?
No, they just popped off. Supposed to go pink.
That's what happens when you give the rod to an amateur. Got a first timer. Oh, bummer.
Now it is. Oh, perfect! Just in time.
Coming up. Coming up.
Jordan, I think you got some competition for best hair.
That's why we catch fish.
The hair is
Oh, that's right.
You gotta have the hair.
Hey, we want to land this one. You want to?
He's going.
Feels like a keeper, but he can't bring him in.
There he goes. Now he's done.
Hey, back rock.
Oh, you. I'm avoiding reeling these fish in at all costs. Yeah, give it to him. He's there. Oh yeah, double.
Is he on?
Yep.
Yep, he's there.
Oh. All right, so I'm gonna reel in my rod now because we're gonna have some serious issues if the third one goes. Except for it's a lefty. Uh-oh, he's taking off.
There's his bubbles clear back there. Here's fish. He's over.
Yep, oversized.
You wanna put tape on him?
That's
I think
close,
he's over,
man.
but-
Dude, that's close.
That's gonna be really close.
No, that's close, man.
TJ's gonna wobble.
Yep, got it.
Got him? 51.
Alrighty guys, so you can only bring these fish out of water if it's real close to keeper size. Ooh, just over. Lay it flat. Man,
What's he at?
54 on the nose. Let's lay it like, hold on, let's lay, ow! Got me.
That hurt?
Yeah, got me good.
If it hurts, don't do it.
And I'm allergic to these things.
Oh, even better.
You got it, TJ?
Yep.
We're good. We're golden.
53.
53 and a half.
And just for record, I'm over the nose, if not, or right on, if not over the nose.
Golden.
Yeah.
Give me some.
There you go.
That's about as big as they come right there.
Can we do once more, just kind of laying on the ground, just to be real careful. All right.
Golden, dude. Way golden.
And I'm way over the nose.
Yeah, dude, we got.
I'm over by ½ an inch.
We got 2 inches here.
Try to lengthen or straighten the fish out a little bit. Still good?
Golden. 53.
All right.
Golden.
Cool. Again, we just don't want to risk it, so that's why we took so much precautions on it. Being careful.
So with that fish, we'll probably, about the time we go to head in, we'll bleed him. And then when we get into the dock, he'll be nice and bled out. How's yours, Steve?
Oh, you know, coming along.
Whew. My back's killing me.
Do I hear a double on keepers?
Man.
It's happened before.
Man. How about that? That'd be a way.
Oh, keep reeling.
We go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's right there. Hit the top button real quick. Hold on. Keep him in the water. Keep him in the water.
This is the hardest part, landing. Get a hold of their tail right here. That's the way I like to do it. Swing along the boat. Hopefully get a hold of that tail.
Hopefully grab their tail.
There we go. And then swing them out.
Oh yeah, that one's good.
That fish is gonna be close as well. Nice fat fish. Holy cow, that fish has got some girth to it.
Oh,
See that hook? Buried. Buried.
Single. Oops, get that hook out of there.
48 and a half.
I know, I was thinking
That's
smaller.
a fat keeper.
Okay. Out the nose. I'm almost an inch further.
We're 51 3/4. Oh.
Lay the fish flat all the way. Like tail down. Yeah, 52. So either way, like again, I'm like an inch over the nose.
We got
Just to
several
be
inches.
safe. Cool. Nice work, man.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Double hook.
Double on keepers.
Pre-fishing.
Pre-fishing.
So right here, this is what I was talking about. So second scoot on the left side, you see this scar right here? That fish has been caught and tagged before. They'll come in and they'll clip that scoot off. So if you ever see a fish with that scar right there, that means it's been caught and tagged and studied. And yeah, and like I said, 75% of the fish I catch are caught and tagged. It's pretty amazing how many they get.
And which hatchery is this with? Is this a hatchery project, a state project?
I believe it's a state project. I'm not 100% sure.
That's awesome.
The guy to talk to would probably be Dan Sullivan, because I think he's partially on
Oh,
the
part
crew.
of the same.
Crew, yeah. Fatty. That one is fat. Need a bigger live well.
It's a good problem to have.
Woo! Oh, beast. Thing is heavy. Whew. Fat sturgeon.
What does it taste like?
What's it taste like?
Mm.
It's white, flaky fish. A lot of people like it, you know, deep fried. Some people really like it smoked.
I prefer smoked.
One thing I will say, when you're cleaning these fish, you see that dark meat right there? That's what you want to get off there. That gives it the bad taste. So as best you can, trim that off. And you want to be left with just that white meat. That's the good stuff. There can be a little bit left in that line, but that's just perfect. Just like that. And then I like to cut it. You want dinner size, Steve?
Yeah.
Chunk it?
Yeah, we'll chunk it.
Something like that. Dinner pieces. You're set. And another thing, so you'll see me, the skin and scoots are on the back there. I'm just bringing my knife right along the bottom right there. Not pushing too deep because a lot of that dark meat's a little bit off. And so just bringing it right in along the bottom, sliding it right down all the way to the end there. And I took off most all that dark skin and left it right on there. Well, Steve, you be eating pretty good.
Yep.
Alrighty, see you guys.
Adios. See ya.
I really need to go get my sturgeon rods ready now. Didn't expect that. Alrighty. Where? That's what we need. Ugh. Where are mine at? I'm pretty sure the old pops won't care if I steal his, but there's one of them. Let's throw. Ooh, almost got it. Throw this stuff right back here. All right, guys, so I know we talked about this, you know, pond project, if you will. We are only days away from you guys seeing what we're doing with this. Pretty excited. Please comment down below. We need a name for this boat still. I have a couple ideas. Haven't come up with, or haven't came up. I can't talk today. I have not come up with the golden egg yet, you know, for what we're gonna call it. But I'm excited. It's a pretty cool project we've been working on, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. I do want to give a big thanks to Bryce and Steve for inviting me out. It was an awesome day. It was pretty cool. You know, anytime you get two keepers like that back to back, well, what can you say? It's pretty great. Remember to like, share, subscribe down below. See you guys next time.